Alrighty. Final head count. Everyone golden?
No, I'm Pat.
Fair enough.
Already.
I am also Pat.
Alright, everyone.
Wait,
Alright.
what? How can you?
Alright.
Alright.
New party name is everyone's just Pat, not Twig. Everyone's just Pat.
I am Pat.
Pat Squad. Alright. Then let's get on. Alright. Last time, our adventurers continued their travels towards Weir Ridge, making it through the night with nothing more than a lone injured wolf approaching the campsite. This offered it a ration, and soon after it departed with no issues. Come the next day, they made it to Weir Ridge with half a day's travel, quickly encountering the city guard with a strange new method of scanning for magic essence, resulting in some humorous moments such as Mira briefly lighting up bright, and others in the party also having slight pings as well. Making it into the terraced city, the party agrees to meet at the mercenary guild after some errands, one of which managed to find an old companion in Savari, who seems to be working as some muscle on the docks. Agreeing to inform each other if they find other members of their old gang, they part ways. Finally meeting at the mercenary hall, Morgan had gotten started on the application for becoming a mercenary company. Mulling over some name ideas, Twig eventually engages a group of people called Maka's Misfits asking for their input on a name idea. After tossing a few ideas around, the Ultimate ended up sparring against Maka and her crew, resulting in the party's utter domination of the Misfits. Now, with the fight resolved and the company name to be decided on, what would you all like to do?
Go to a bakery and a flower shop.
We go make sure that guy that you made puke isn't dead.
I would very
I gotta
much
go to
like
a bakery and a flower shop first.
I would like to fight the team of 5 of the same person.
With your 10 hit points? 10 hit points in a dream?
Oh, that's right. I have 10 hit points.
Alright, yeah,
Yeah,
go for
one's
it. You
in a
can do it.
dream.
Go for it. You got it.
You
You're
can
stealth
take 'em.
bastard. You can do it.
Alright, but, yes, when you leave the, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? The
Courtyard?
area which you are in, the little courtyard, yeah. And you look around, Mira, you do see the gang you just fought, all slacked over the table, and like some of them look like they're unconscious, others look like they're nursing their wounds.
Can we go say what's
How's
up with
Poison
the people
Man?
we just demolished?
Eldan is currently like on his back on the ground, being fanned by
Vomiting.
Mavic, the big Goliath dude.
Can we let's go
Mira
talk to
quickly
them.
runs out the door.
All right, Mira, you go out the front door of the guild hall, and I'm assuming, make your way back towards the commerce district.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I would like to talk with the fellas.
All my fellas. All right, we'll come
Yeah.
back to you in a little bit then, Via.
Okay.
And while it's happening, I'm gonna just give you a few points of lay on hands to the guy.
Can I get some of that too? My 10 hit points.
Oh, shit, I need to get my character sheet up.
That would help. All right.
This is an arm missing.
All right. You use a little bit of your lay on hands on Eldan. He kind of comes to a little bit. Like,
I give him 2 points.
all right, that's just enough. What hell happened?
I wish I knew
got
too.
destroyed.
Yeah. As for what happened to you, I don't know.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I was fighting you. I think he like points to Vis. Like, did you? What hit me? Who hit me? Cause
well-
ouch.
Yeah, well, she just ran off, so
Bro,
you'll have to ask her later.
But our sorceress,
Yeah.
she totally like she one shot you. I was about to say something. I probably
She totally turned blue.
Maka
so sad from it.
turns
she
around
turned
like
blue.
Maka turned around like I thought I saw her turn blue, but I was too busy fighting. Well, both of you, and points to Vis and Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
I'll be honest. I kind of thought we'd steamroll you guys.
No,
Ah,
Yeah, sorry about that.
You.
it's okay. Okay, next time we'll give it our A game next time. And Soam in the back, like, wait, we weren't going all out? I definitely was. And he's like nursing his arm. To like the turtle lady's like on her back on her shell, just kind of laid out, just vibing, kind of lightly spinning.
Guys, what kind of drugs does she take? I need some.
I don't think she takes anything but she talks to voices. But that's probably
Hey, yo,
normal.
you too? I do that sometimes.
Oh god.
Oh
She's
no.
mostly harmless so
This is
long as
getting
you
out of
keep
hand.
an eye on her.
I don't think the dude with the mini dragon should say "oh no" to hearing voices. Mister, what are you, Enchantress? What are they called? Warlock. That's the word.
I'm a
Enchantress.
big dragon with a small dragon.
Enchantress.
What's the problem with that?
Enchantress.
Yeah,
I'll
I
call
just
you
got a
Miss
little
Enchantress.
flowing dress on at the end of that.
All right. And just as you guys are over here, you notice that there is
What
an
would we have to pay
extra.
you to wear a dress?
What would you do if I
Who?
put a dress on you?
Well, Gwen, what would how much would we have to pay you to wear a dress?
I don't think you can count that high.
What if I threatened your dog? You don't have a dog. What if I threatened your like parrot?
Want
Your
on Jake for
parrot?
Parrot. Pseudo dragon.
Parrot. I'm calling
Look
it
at-
a parrot. You can't stop me.
Look over at Vis covered in blood. I'm like, I think she could probably take you.
No. Listen. I'll be fine. I'll heal after I take some of the drugs this turtle lady's taking.
All right. Also, I guess you realize, if you hadn't already, there's an additional person here at the table with y'all.
The one on the
Is that the one
left?
stood next to me?
One right next to Gwen.
Yeah, I was
noticed
gonna
that. I was
ask.
like, who is this person?
She
Just
was
look
over here.
like, "Ugh."
Yeah, she was over here as you guys were approaching the Misfits.
Also, okay, then I'd like to turn and look at this.
I'd like to
Person.
mention, I thought that Vis got a new profile picture before we realized that Vis is actually at the top.
Yeah, I might be up here and not this person. I'd like to talk to the person who also has silver hair. I don't know
You
what I'm gonna
get up
say.
to her, and you're able to pretty much figure out relatively quickly that she is of half elven descent, probably with drow ancestry.
Are you a half drow? Sorry, that's rude.
Are
She
you
kind of like has her
impure?
I didn't say it like that.
fun of half bloods. Anyway, she has her arms crossed and looks over to you and like, yeah, no, I'm a half elf. Just give me one extra moment though. And she looks back to Maka. Miss Aratari, we've told you that you're not supposed to abuse the teleportation system here. She's like, no. It's like it's so cool though when it works. And the other woman's like, yeah, but it's also expensive to set back up when it's procced.
Miss, are you like the guildmaster or something?
Not the main master, no, but I do work here as its wizard.
Oh, yo, you're a wizard? Wicked.
Mhm. This is a conjuration-focused location, and I am the one who puts the wards here that teleport out folks who start violence. But
But it's like a
pretty-
one-time use or something?
I actually have multiple of these scattered throughout the building. It's just now I have to recreate the one that's centered on this point of
I was
the
about to
room.
say, like, somebody starts a fight and then it starts a fight later. Would sound
Yeah.
impractical, but if there's multiple.
Yeah, it's
Is there one where you're standing?
not anymore
Oh.
because looks to Maka.
Oh.
I wanted to hit her.
Wait, I'm pretty sure she would like.
Absolutely eviscerate.
Yeah.
So she's
Just
capable
go-
of
just go-
teleportation magic. It's pretty high fucking level shit. Anyway,
Yeah, just have Wonton Jake bite her ankles. There you go.
Yeah.
the
Why
dog
you
is
call it
gone.
an ankle biter?
Yes. Anyway, and I don't believe I recognize any of your faces. Are you here looking to post a job or?
We're here.
We're
getting
trying
all
to think of a
registered.
cool name.
Oh, you're signing up. Okay.
Yep.
At this point, you also realize when she emotes, like when she's like, "Oh, surprised," when she's curious.
She's
On
emoting
her-
at us?
No, when you know what I mean by emotes. Her cheeks have these dark lines that come down from her eyes, and they quickly change into like exclamation points or question marks when
Shit,
she
man,
emotes.
fuck.
Character.
That's gnarly.
She's a straight up anime character.
So it looks like her tattoos are moving.
That's
Oh.
cool.
Those are some pretty dope tattoos you got there.
It's a fun one.
Is that
We have more of
spell?
it. It's actually a living tattoo for the most part.
I want one.
I also want one.
All it really does
You've
is,
wanted one
well,
as long as I've known you. Go get one already.
we do sell some of the magical ones here,
You
but
sell magical tattoos here?
you'll need to have become a proper company before you have access to the guild store.
Who had the list of names?
a
I
list.
probably did.
I mean, the joke idea was Mythbusters, then you guys were trying to find something off of that.
We had so many cool ones. What were they? Think we had
I know
like
someone
3.
talked about parables,
Mythbusters,
think-
Parable, and Mythcarver.
Mythcarver, because it was like, but it's a name of a sword, which Steph was like, nah, it's not original
Alright.
enough.
Yeah, and then that's where
Let's
it
just go with
stops.
parable, guys. Let's just go with parable. All right, parable.
Yeah, well, it's pretty difficult to figure out what the hell we are doing.
Parabolic.
Let's just go with parable.
Myth
alright?
hunters,
No, parable. We'll go with
Para-
parable.
parabitch.
End of story. We're now a company. What kind of tattoos do you sell?
Direct me to the woman with ink.
I
Alright.
love that.
We're working on the paperwork, but yes, we are forming a company.
All right, that's good. Be advised, you are allowed to put in a request to change your name pretty easily if you were to want to. It just helps with branding if you keep a name, but it's up to you all ultimately. For sure, when you're done with the sign up process, just meet me over at the area up here. She just kind of points up
Oh, let me
to the left side of the
Okay.
building.
Does everyone in the party need to be present?
For the
I've
company
already
sign
got your
up,
signatures.
yeah, as long as we have the paperwork, it's fine. But someone should be there to hear the spiel of like responsibilities and whatnot for a mercenary company.
Mm-hmm.
Someone needs to be there to hear the spiel of responsible. Morgan, you seem like a responsible young lady.
I've been the one handling the paperwork.
Oh, that's right.
I don't believe in the paperwork.
I don't know
Right.
what these funky letters are, but they look cool.
That's called. You just said the word. Those are called letters. You read them. They help you understand what something's saying. I don't know if you know how to read. Twig, can you read? What does this say?
The log reads it to me.
That's concerning.
The log can read?
The log can read?
Voices come from it and it tells me to do things.
Explains the intellect.
The intellect is all the log.
Wait, hold on. Did she,
Pat's
like,
DC,
read
Pat's
the papers
intelligence
to
drops
us?
to 8 when he loses the log.
Did she, like, read one of the papers to us?
He went really good with that. Anywho, we're gonna cut away real quick. Mira, you have skedaddled your way to the commerce district. What would you like to do?
I would like to go to a flower shop.
Okay, you do find a nice stall, like flower shop with a whole bunch of different types. What would you like to try and get? Anything in particular?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that ready.
Damn. Yes is a good answer. All right.
He's been thinking about this for months, apparently.
Yeah, for the bouquet, Fia, that'll be 3 silver pieces.
Okay.
One
Okay.
hell of a bouquet. Is that
It's a-
AI?
Is
doesn't
that
look-
AI or is that just a picture?
No, that looks genuine.
Fucking no, I
That
got it
looks
off Pinterest.
Pinterest is a dangerous place these days.
Yeah.
That looks genuine.
Yeah, it looks genuine. All right, but you got yourself a nice bouquet of flowers,
Alright.
Mira.
Now I would like to go to a bakery.
Okay. You go past the area that you and Morgan had bought like muffins from earlier
Mhm.
today, and you see that they're still open, but they look like they're starting to wind down for the day. And it's like, oh, how can we help you?
Do you guys sell cakes?
We do sell cakes. Would you like a full size cake or just a
Just says get well soon.
Like a smaller one. Could you write "I'm sorry" on it?
Is this a custom order, miss?
Yeah.
This is adorable.
All right. Well, she just kind of like the woman kind of like has her eyes just like that's a peculiar message, miss, but we can get that for you. Just give me a little bit. Is there a kind of cake in particular you would like?
Hold on, give me just 1 second. I lost
Oh no, she has a cake idea too.
it.
Hold on, everyone look at the Discord. What picture are we gonna see?
I'm just imagining like Mira,
Imagine.
like oh my god, just imagine like in like world like Mira's using like minor illusion or something like that to like give
Make
an
this
exact
cheese.
reference. Yeah,
She can do that if she has minor illusion, which I think she does.
I don't know. I just gotta.
I know Gwen does.
I have
I
some.
should have tagged along.
Wait, why did
All
none
right.
of us tag along with her?
Because you went to go talk to the buddies here.
Oh,
I have a
that's
She ran
version
out
that
so
says I'm
quickly.
sorry too.
She
Then-
sprinted
Oh.
with a smiley face. All right. They take a couple of minutes to like pull out a cake and then do the icing message on top of it. And they put little "I'm sorry" with a little smiley face. Actually, they actually hand you the thing where you can like dispense the icing. It's like, would you like to write your own message, miss? And
Yes, I would.
okay, you pen per se your little message on the cake. And all right, that'll be 7 silver, miss.
How much silver is in a gold? 10?
10.
100?
10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you spent
10.
1 gold on this
Escapade.
shopping trip.
Okay.
Mhm. And they put it in a nice little box for you. Say, would you like gift wrap?
Yeah.
All right, and they get you some some nice little wrapping paper and a bow.
Why, thank you.
Like, here you go, miss. Have a good rest of your night.
You too.
And
Now
you
I'm
just
gonna walk back to the place.
okay. On your way back, Annie would like you to make a perception check for me.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's not
Oh.
good.
Oh,
Ooh. Dirty
20. All right.
She
Oh
sees
boy, am
all.
I perceiving.
You're definitely perceiving.
Okay. As you are
Here's what we're gonna
skedaddling
do.
back, as you are skedaddling back to the mercenary hall with your box and your bouquet, you are running down the rest of the commerce district and down an alleyway. You swear you see someone like just kind of like tuck in behind the alley, and seems like they were stepping out like into like the main roadway, but it seemed like when you ran by, they retreated into the alleyway.
Interesting.
But that's all.
Alright, I'm gonna keep walking.
All right, you keep on skedaddling, and you do eventually make yourself back to the mercenary guild hall.
Swag. I would
Where
like
is she?
to... I'm nowhere currently. I deleted myself there. Now
Whoa.
I'm here.
Mira
Pops into
apparates in
reality.
front of all of you.
Bro, she teleported to us.
Alright, I would like to give Alden the flowers and cake.
Oh, is this for me? What is this
Yes.
for?
Yo, she's the one that like totally one shot you.
Get
Oh, I
wrecked,
didn't
nerd.
mean to. It was an accident.
Kind of like grabs the bouquet and the the little box, and he's like, "Can I open it now?"
Yeah, of course.
He starts
Oh.
he starts opening it up, and inside he does see the cake with just the "I'm sorry" message. He's like, "Oh, aren't you sweet?" I'm actually really impressed. You must be a very powerful caster.
Sure, I
Mythical
don't know.
Macabre.
Macabre. Yeah.
Also, have you always been blue?
No, this is a recent thing. It just happens sometimes, you know?
That happened when that happened.
Yeah. It was kind of simultaneous. I accidentally like thought I killed you and then like turned blue. It just kind of happens sometimes. Like
Magic's
last week
weird.
I started glowing. It was
The
weird.
week before that, I shrunk 2 inches.
Yeah. It's been a crazy ride.
I appreciate this. This warms my heart.
I'm glad.
Listen, if for what it's worth, I forgive you for one-shotting me with the vomit beam.
Okay.
Dude, that's a
He's-
gnarly way to call it. I'm calling it that from now on.
Vomit beam.
Eldan is a furbolg, right?
He is a furbolg.
So how tall is he?
I think I had. Did I state what his height was? I just know it was tall. Like he's
think
not
he
as tall as
was.
Mavic, but I think he was
Oh,
6'4". Like Mavic's
I was
6'6"
imagining
or
Mira
6'8".
coming up to
Sorry,
like his knee.
Mavic is Poru height.
Yes.
I mean, Eldan's like 6'4", we'll say, and if that's different from what I may have said before, then it's now 6'4".
Retcon.
Right, but he does start to nibble on the cake. Funny enough, Eldan is not really bloodied at all because he was smacked with poison damage, so he looks relatively fine. He just had a bit of
feels
a.
like shit.
He feels like Garbo. Folks like Mavic and definitely Soam. Soam looks like he got fucking ran through a dump truck compactor or some shit because you all jumped him at the very end because he was the
Absolutely
only
beat
one
down.
left. Yep. But Eldan starts eating his cake and whatnot.
As I smacked him with a heated up sword.
This is true. This is true. He's like, I thought you dropped that, bitch. What? All right, but they continue to like nurse their wounds. And Mavic just kind of sitting there a little bit sheepish, like, I really didn't get to do much of anything on that fight. It's not really my best showing.
He's the Goliath, right?
He is the Goliath.
Rematch 1v1 me.
Oh,
All right,
who
so
is it?
sorry.
What?
While this is going on, I'm kind of just like going through like words, like
Mhm.
doing some sort of like alliteration with mythical, and I just scrolled by mythical milkmen.
Mythical Macabre goes hard, though.
Dude,
Yeah.
are we just going to go with like the mythical?
I think I
route?
think 2 words is better than picking one.
Mhm.
I think that's how it's
So
turning
So far, the
out.
first one, like, do you know what a macabre is to those who don't?
Food?
No idea.
Is it a food?
It is not a.
Unicorn
Well,
and
I would
macabre.
hope in every world it's not a food.
Why?
I thought it was just like a party of people. No, it's so much worse.
Yep.
Morbid
A
curiosity.
macabre is a disturbing and horrifying because of the involvement of a depiction of death or injury.
You mean the necromancer.
So it's basically a very violent word. You were basically mythical violence.
Mythical
Let's
violence.
do that one. Let's do that one. Let's do that one.
I'm fine with that one.
Kind of vibing
Yeah.
with
I'll
mythical
keep, I'll
macabre.
keep, I'll keep
It's
looking
pretty
through, but that's
accurate.
yeah. I'll keep like scanning through and see if I can find some stuff. But that's the runner.
So starting name, I guess, could be mythical macabre.
We do
Yeah,
seem to
because it
annihilate-
sounds like so kind of like, oh, macabre, cool, and then you realize what the definition actually means. You're like, oh,
It's almost like paradoxical in a way. Like
Yeah.
it goes like this happy word,
Yeah.
like oh fairies and rainbows, unicorns, and then
Right.
like murder.
Murder, death,
Mythical
blood.
murder stuff.
Honestly, I feel like that describes y'all to a T.
what is a Mikado?
Isn't that a type of cheese?
Macchiato?
Gelato?
A woolen pile of
Mythical
fabric made of
gelato.
silk velvet in this from the 16th century.
That's less metal.
Let's go with mythical. What was
Yes,
it?
you're right. It's
Macabre?
fabric.
Yeah.
Mythical macabre.
Let's go
Should
with
we go
mythical
sign up
macabre.
Cobb.
Alrighty.
Mythical molesters, no!
Not that one.
No!
Not that one. Not that one.
No,
Not
no,
okay.
we're scrolling by. Mythical
Not okay.
I think
Mojito,
that
nah.
might be worse than the one we currently have.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well then, do you guys go ahead and go forth and put Mythical Macabre as the starting mercenary company
Also,
name?
mythical
Let's do it.
monads.
Absolutely.
No,
Did you say mythical gonads?
Mythical
No,
Gun.
I thought that said nomads for a second, but no. Mythical moondog. I'm gonna keep looking, but we'll go with mythical macabre right now.
Alright. So then, I'm assuming you guys go back up to the receptionist lady.
Yes, where is she?
Okay.
Before we head
It's
up, I want to
right
like
up on the front door or front area here is where the people you were talking to for the signups, but the other woman for like the tattoos is way up on the top left.
before we head back up, I want to like quickly run over like and spin Turtle Lady really fast and run away.
She starts going. Roll an athletics check for me.
Oh shit. Which dice over here? Ah shit, it's off my desk. 2 athletic. Oh wait.
2 athletic?
Yeah, it rolled off my desk.
Mythical macaroni.
An 8.
You're
Macabre
lucky
8.
that she's gonna like that.
All right, she kind of starts like going, and then rolls over your foot.
Ah shit. Do I take damage?
Mythical.
You do not.
Mythical mortals. Interesting.
Mythical Mortals goes hard too.
Mythical meth addicts.
Mythical Meth Addicts.
Mythical
Christ.
methetics.
Mythical methamphetamine.
All right.
Alright, so you go up to the receptionist lady and give them the name. What?
Oh wait, the reception's down here. Oop, my bad.
Yeah, right here.
Just slap Jake on the counter.
Oh, Morgan, take the lead.
We're gonna go.
Just go,
with,
Jake. Tell him, Jake, you can do it. Just...
Let me drive myself up there. There you go. Who's?
Putting the butts on the table.
Hold on. Go. Scooch over, Twig.
This is my spot. I was here first. You're coming into my land.
Stay in your lane, bro. Alright,
I'm just gonna motion reception. Just come a little closer this way. Oh,
Just to get out of her chair.
There's a chair there.
yeah, you got a whole chair.
all right. So I hand over the paperwork titled with the team name titled Mythical Macabre.
Alrighty, thank you, miss.
Mm-hmm.
You will get this processed as quickly as possible. Realistically, by tomorrow morning, you should be able to take on any jobs you can find on the job boards, and
Alright.
should be able to handle the guild store here soon. But I must go through a quick thing with you all first.
Oh no.
First off, and she hands you all a little sort of pamphlet,
Oh
Mhm.
god.
and as I allow y'all to have access to it. In players' journals, all
Hey,
of
miss, You
y'all.
forgot to give me a pamphlet.
Here you go. Have mine. I'll
Pamphlet.
just hand it to you and start.
I don't want your pamphlet.
Pamphlet.
Keep it.
Bar.
So there is a ranking system within this company, most of which give you certain boons depending on the rank. Ordinarily, you would start out as a copper rank, but because you have gone through a recommendation, we're starting you off as a bronze ranked company.
Wicked.
Yeah. I just scroll down and star as bronze if coming from a letter of recommendation. Cool.
So generally, like I said, these ranks will be able to add you like different boons within the guild, and some with a
Oh,
more
50,000
with
gold
the
pieces?
council.
Oh wait, I can't read.
Wait, were you seeing 50 thou?
I said 15.
Oh yeah. All right. So yeah, as I said, you are all bronze rank. That basically means you will be able to choose which jobs you take, and we will not direct you on which ones you have to do. But guild managers can still help find jobs that could interest you, like bounty hunting, city contracting, monster slaying, etc.
Mhm.
To go up in rank, you have to take just rank up tests, which can be done at any time, but in order. You can't just try and pull up on the adamantine rank right out the get-go.
Shit.
Mhm.
Your first attempt on any of these rank ups are free, but any further attempts, there will be a pricing for it. Basically, how they rank up things is you will basically roll a dice, and you will face against a random challenge for the most part. And if you come out on top, you get to have that rank. It's relatively simple.
Hmm.
Oh, I just looked in the fucking voice chat. What a group. Look at this squadron right here.
A really tall woman, a short lad, blue,
Blue.
wizard.
The
Blue.
Smurf.
Oh, I forgot the dog, and then a murder child.
Can't forget
Yep.
shoulder dragon.
Oh
Shoulder
yeah,
dragon.
and parrot.
Where did
Yep,
Quinn
you may
go?
keep the pamphlet on you
Where'd
for the
Quinn
sake of detailing
Oh,
the ranks
Chris
and
at the
how
bar.
to obtain them and the bonuses that come with each
Where did
ranks.
Gwen go?
Addition-
What the hell?
To the bar.
He's underneath somebody.
I'm at the bar.
Additionally, I do not have a pamphlet for this, but it is not required of you, but it would be what's the word I'm looking for? It would be handy if there are any undead incursions on the sea, that you go help the guards take care of it
Undead incursions.
On the sea?
on this. Gwyn, this is very regular occurrence.
Alright,
Uh,
I'm back.
So it's not as common here in Weir Ridge. It's much more common in Costiad because of how close they are to the Cursed Sea. But ever so often there are waves of undead that come up on the shorelines, and generally it doesn't really happen here in Weir Ridge, but it has happened before. So in the event that there is one happening, we would appreciate you go and help, and you will be compensated per undead creature you kill.
Is this just in the Weirage, or is there also like kind of deployments to other towns?
Generally, these are only from Weir Ridge and Costiad, and that's mainly just because they're coast side.
Mm-hmm.
Because these undead tend to be very present in the ocean. They're
Mhm.
typically referred to as the logged, basically just waterlogged
Log?
zombies.
The logged.
They are, like I said, they're not too common up here in Weir Ridge, but if they ever do pop up, I would appreciate it if you handled them, but you are not
Mhm.
required to by the rules of the guild.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we should help out if it happens and we're in town.
Okay.
If
Like I said,
there's logs, I'm always happy to help.
How would we know?
Different kind of log.
How would we know
generally,
if
there is an alarm bell that will sound out with a speaker that dictates, "Hey, there's an undead incursion. All city guard are to report to the docks, and all available guild staff and mercenary companies are to assist if they can." But generally, there's never been anything too bad at Weir Ridge. Costiad has it much worse off.
Where's Costiad from here again?
Costiad's east of here.
East. Okay.
All right, but generally, that is. Let me double check my notes. All right, I guess as another thing I can bring up, this. I don't mean to get your hopes up. This probably won't happen anytime quickly.
Mm-hmm.
There is an instance where nobles and other like high value peoples could potentially try and sponsor you. This is not this is not a thing you necessarily have to do. If someone wishes to try and sponsor you, it basically puts you under their employ. So you would do the jobs that they organize for you, but the pay is generally better. So it's something you would have to decide as a party if you would ever want a potential sponsorship or if you want to remain independent.
Okay.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, you're a new company, so unless you make some big waves quick, I wouldn't expect any sponsorship offers anytime soon.
So just spur of the moment question: do we have access to like the guild stores currently?
You would now have access to the guild store, yes.
No.
Does that mean you can get a tattoo now?
Bye, guys.
All right, this fucks right off. All right, but apart from that, that should be all I need from you. I'll process this and just give me the night. Come back in the morning, and I can give you guys some licenses.
Mm-hmm.
Look forward to doing business with you all.
I'm gonna go with this
Likewise.
watch.
And I'm going to this.
All right, y'all officially signed up now, eh?
So Miss Half Elf, we
We're
don't
murdering
know I don't
legally.
know your name. What is your name?
I am Genoa. I will type it
I'll
out.
whack that in the chat.
Genora or Genoa?
Genoa.
Geneva
Genoa.
Convention.
Geneva Convention.
All right, Miss Geneva Convention.
You know her, I barely know her.
So,
All right,
what kind of
Genoa.
tattoos you got here? That is a dope name.
Let's see if I can find the. Let me see if I can. Actually, I forgot to pull up my magical items document.
Did you say she's a wizard or a sorcerer?
She is a wizard.
She's a wizard, Harry.
She's a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Genora. Genoa.
Geneva.
That's
You had it right
Geneva.
the first
Legend
time.
of Korra.
Legend of Korra. God damn it! Where's my fucking magical shit? Oh, there it is.
I have a feeling she's gonna hate us.
She's gonna
Always.
love us. We do jobs. Give them money. in the future.
All right, so you were saying you're talking about some of the tattoos. Have you heard of the magical tattoos, huh?
I mean, you told us that you do magical tattoos, and I've been on the hunt for a magical tattoo.
All right. Well, we have a couple of options here today. We have some more simple ones like mine, which is fluid ink, and you see the tattoos on her face dance around and take whatever shape she wills.
That's
Okay,
cool.
that is pretty cool.
We also have one that acts as a additional barrier, kind of bolsters your how many how difficult it is to hit you per se. They say turns your skin a bit more dense, as if it were armor.
Wicked.
We got the something called the Eldritch Claw tattoo. Really good for anyone who likes to use their fists to fight people with. Basically lets them shoot out tendrils of ink to attack their foes, as well as do a little bit of extra damage on a hit.
Wicked.
But yeah, is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Do you have the ghost step tattoo?
Ghost Step tattoo. Well, I don't have access to one here, but I do know the one you're talking about. And they are generally pretty expensive.
How much we talking?
Usually they're around in the neighborhood of 20,000 gold pieces.
Cool.
That
Awesome.
Oh god.
It's
That's
one of the
considerable.
more powerful enchantments. Generally, the best place to find those, though, would be up in Zephael.
Bless you. What'd you say?
The best place to find something as rare as that would be in Zephael.
It's a fail. Where's that?
It's the capital city of the country.
Something you would definitely have known, I assume.
Fist might not have because she's not from here, but who knows?
Oh.
Where is the capital of this country?
Pulls out map.
I'm sorry, I am not from this country. I'm not sure if you can tell by my
By your totally thick accent that we are imagining that you have.
my extremely thick, like Scottish accent I've been protruding.
Also, my things might have frozen. I don't know if it's loading for me.
It's loaded for me.
Yeah, it looks
It's
good.
not loaded for me.
It's loading.
There you go. I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there it goes.
It's got a big dome around it.
Oh, there we
Yeah.
go.
Phew. Way over here is Zephael. And for, I guess, to your point earlier, Steb, you questioned where Kostiad was. Kostiad's right here.
There.
Yeah.
Do we know what that circle around it is, or is that?
Around Zephael.
Yeah.
Magic.
Mira would definitely know. Twig might know, and Gwyn, you should know. That is the Arcane Wilds.
Yeah, why don't you know, Pozo?
That is something known as the Arcane Wilds. It is an area where everything is aggressively magically charged and is a very complicated place to traverse. But
This is just
it's
standing there questioning what's going on with this whack ass country.
shit's fucking whack here, Bray.
She's sitting there. She's like, "Are you telling me there's other countries not of just total like sand and mountain?"
Oh, yeah. I know general travel through the Arcane Wilds is a little precarious, but people still do it. So long as you don't stray too far from the paths, you typically don't go missing.
Sounds fun.
Awesome. Now I have another question. Are you like a guild manager?
I am at times, yes.
The hell do you mean by at times?
I focus on the magical end of things, but I still do perform managerial work for different companies ever so often.
Wicked, wicked. Do you have any information about a group of people from Astana coming here? What are people from Astana referred to as ages?
I
Estonians?
guess just Estonians? That's a
Estonians?
very good question. Estanites? I'm gonna say Estanites.
Estanites. You have any information about Estanites arriving
Let me double check something.
and what they might look like, or who they are?
So technically, Miss, that falls under the aspect of our communication network, and that would require you to be of a silver rank.
Yeah, I read the pamphlet.
This
This is
Strike 2.
personal. What if I say this is like personal?
Then what if you made it personal for me? And she kind of rubs her fingers together.
How much we talking?
Depends what kind of information do I know. Well, there is the base information I can tell you for free, which is just the fact that there are supposed to be some dignitaries coming, I think tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
But in terms of anything else,
She just like takes out a little like notebook from like a little pouch, starts jotting stuff down.
if there's anything else you might want to know, maybe just a simple 5 gold.
Deal. Here's 5 gold.
All right. She pockets it really quickly and kind of leans into your ear. Now, haven't quite confirmed this, but a friend of mine has been suspicious of some sort of spy group coming in from north. I'm not sure if they're necessarily from Istana, but they definitely came from north.
They've been here how long? Wasn't listening.
Last I heard about this probably was about a month ago.
Do you know what they look like?
Look
Or
like
any
no, I'd have
names?
to talk to my friend.
How
Don't
can I
know.
get into contact with said friend?
Well, generally, he hangs out here, but right now he's on a expedition.
Okay.
He usually comes back every, well, it's kind of about a month ago. Should be back in about 2 weeks.
Okay. Any other type of information people around who might know more?
I guess it depends on the information you're looking for, so unfortunately, I am not quite sure, miss.
Cool. But if you find if there happens to be a redhead with them, would you mind giving me a quick shout?
I can do that. I can keep an eye out.
Thanks. That's all I need. The sprints. Alarmingly quick for her like small frame to the bar.
Apart from the
Pre-alcohol.
tattoos discussions, or any other kinds of magical items any of you are interested in?
Yeah, can I talk to the guy about what else they got?
Sure, sure. All right. How you doing there, sir?
Hello. Tell me what crazy shit you've got.
Crazy shit? Well, let's see. What kind of brand of crazy shit? You looking for weapons? You looking for just common stuff? Like, give me something to work with. Give me a
Anything,
theme.
not weapons, something more like useful.
Useful. Okay. Well, something relatively simple, I guess, and useful, I guess, depending on the person, is this. And he holds up a very nice looking cloak. This is called the Cloak of Many Fashions. When you wear this, it basically changes its style depending on your whim.
That sounds cool. How much is that?
75 gold pieces, sir.
Ah. We'll come back to that. Have you got anything else?
All right, so useful. Well, I got a bag of holding. Carry a lot of your things that you might find on your journeys and explorations.
Oh yeah, I was actually meant to ask you about that. About
Yeah.
total weight and stuff. I'm talking to you, Aegis.
Yeah. So I am generally with most of the things that I like things out of your inventory. They're relatively light. I'm pretty loose and forgiving when it comes to carrying capacity, but when it starts to get obviously ridiculous, there'll be penalties.
Like, can't carry 2 full plate armor or something like that.
Pretty much. But
It's,
bag of holding would definitely
Your
reduce
carrying
that.
capacity is your strength score multiplied by 15, not modifier, the actual score.
Yeah, the score itself. So yeah, the
Right,
better the
okay.
strength, the better.
So give,
Okay.
But with a bag, with a
Twig
bag of
everything.
holding,
Just give Twig everything.
honestly,
Yeah.
probably good.
Yeah, I can hold up to 240 pounds.
Jesus. Okay, so how much is the
Twig,
bag of
what's
holding?
your strength score?
What was it again?
What's it's just your strength score, not the modifier, the score.
I think his
Yeah,
score
like,
is
what's the
18.
calculation?
18 times 15.
15. So
18
it's
times
16.
15.
It's
So we have
240
16?
pounds.
Okay.
Damn, he carries a fucking lot.
So we can
Because
both
I think it's
carry
18. I could be misremembering, but to answer your question, Gwen, bag of holding's 500 gold pieces, sir.
Okay, I'll take the cloak, thank you.
All right. Write off 75 gold pieces, and I will get you the information for the cloak of many fashions. So open up my document because I realized I'm not on the correct one. Drive. All right. Where is it at? There it is. All right. And there you are. Right. And I can
Oh,
program it into your sheet proper later, but for the sake of it, there you go.
cool, thank you.
Right.
What was, Tolk's book that I managed to open?
Mm-hmm.
And you said it could make scrolls.
Yeah,
What
it
do I
says
need to
use.
make scrolls out of it?
So just to make scrolls, you would basically need high quality paper and high quality ink. To make like say for example, a level 1 scroll, you would need 50 golds worth of this nice paper and ink.
Got that.
To make a second level spell scroll, it'd be double that, and so on and so forth.
Alright, I'm good with that for now then.
Alright.
Alright, thank you, good sir. And I'll just shove that around my back and then walk off.
Perfect. You have a nice new cloak of fashions.
And I
I'm gonna visit the bar.
And I want to ask Miss Lady over here, I forget her name already, about
Genoa.
Yeah, Geneva. About
Geneva.
the forest druids talking to Mr. Timber.
Foresters. I think there was a forest druid who came in recently, actually posted a job offer.
A job offer.
Yeah, she's looking for a company looking for a company to accompany her to a meeting with Chuck
Come here.
Woods.
What are you doing over there?
Chuck. What's going on?
It's a pyramid scheme. I just read that. Yeah.
I'm not looking
Okay.
at that.
Is there any like rank requirement for the job, or?
There's no requirement for the job in terms of the rank. The ranks are just basically meant to give you certain boons and resources, but technically you're allowed to take on any job that you think you can handle so long as you're willing to take on the risk.
I mean, I guess is there any like paperwork I can take and ask my team?
Genoa points to the far wall behind you, and there's like 2 boards over here that
Oh, okay.
detail jobs, and you can go up there to
Hmm.
look for job offer.
All right.
Actually,
Greatly appreciated.
I was sitting over by Maka, but I realized I would probably actually gone over to the quest board, so I'll be over here.
All right. So, Stev, actually, I'll just give you guys access to both of these because one board is a wanted poster, one board is a job board.
Okay.
Edit all players. What the fuck? That's not what that. Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
There it is. For whatever that was.
Hall?
Okay. Huh?
Hall?
All right. So there's
Hall?
the job. You should have access to a Weir
I
Ridge
see.
job board. And oh shit, did I finish editing this one? I think I did. If I didn't, I'll cry about it. And
Things
here
that,
is the
like,
wanted
more ways.
poster. Bam. So yeah, there's the Weir Ridge job board and Weir Ridge wanted posters.
Oh. Yeah, so we definitely taken
I
the route
the first one, is this supposed to be a WA wares or like quite literal like clothing wares? The
What are you
con
looking
art,
at?
the con artist, known to sell suspicious magical wares.
You are correct. That is yep.
He's just selling like just lingerie sets to people.
That's a mighty suspicious T-shirt there.
Oh! Can't believe there was a Captain Edward Teach on this wanted board.
But yeah, if you have any questions about any of the things on these documents, please let me know so I can elaborate.
Can I at the bar quickly while everyone reads?
I just remembered. Twig walked over here. Twig, I got something for you. I hand him the potion of water breathing.
Oh shit!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! I completely forgot we got that.
Mira, get out from behind the bar.
What does this do?
I'd like to talk to the Smurf behind the bar.
If you fall into the water, it'll help. Are you much of a swimmer?
Much like a log, much
What's
like
a
wood, I am
swim?
buoyant. I will
Then
float.
you're gonna need this.
Jake, on the other hand, I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, I'm gonna give that. I wonder, can I do this?
I'll just stash it in my
No.
pack. So what was it? Water breathing? You said?
Yeah,
Put a
water
question mark
breathing
at the end.
potion with a question mark.
Put a question mark at the end.
Oh, that's right. We didn't know exactly what it did.
We don't know what it
Kinda
is,
just kind of giving it to me to test it out.
but I don't know if it's metagaming or not, but I read con artist, suspicious magical wares, and I'm just like, oh, that's totally the guy who sold me the potion.
It's not quite metagaming, it just might be using experiences you've had as a player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At the bar, can I ask for I basically want to fill the flask with the strongest thing they have.
Can I ask
Strongest.
what they have.
Basically, I want the most flammable liquid.
Give me 1 second.
I assume the stronger it is, the more it burns, right?
Generally, yeah.
Would I know that?
It depends. Like, it burns really well, of course, when it's higher proof, but in terms of how long it burns, it also depends on like the other consistency, because like a liquid itself can burn up pretty quickly sometimes. But you can definitely make a nice cocktail, a Molotov cocktail out of some shit. All right. So I still have to make like a proper bar menu for this place, but if you still have access to
The F&B's one?
F&B's pub, you can feel free to use anything off of that as a price range.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the appropriate thing would be like Death Wish Absinthe for something super high proof.
I would
Yeah,
like to
I guess
ask for
if I
their
fill it with
finest
that.
mead.
All right, go ahead and write off the
2 gold.
necessary gold for it, or copper or silver, whatever the hell it's priced.
Silver. It's 1 silver piece.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna walk over to Gwen with the con artist posting.
Wait, where's the board at?
That's over by me.
Bottom left with Twig, yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna take the obviously the woods one.
Mm-hmm.
How could I not?
It's like it's made for you.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to, after my drink, walk over to the boards and take a look.
Yeah.
I'm
Mhm.
not going to go square by square. I refuse.
But yeah, Morgan, you approach Gwen.
All right. I'm gonna show Gwen the posting and be like, I think I ran into this guy. Do you want to go bag him with me?
I mean, I'm in. Where did you see him?
Where did I see him, Aegis?
Yeah, I was genuinely asking. I can't
Yeah.
remember this at all.
You saw him on your way, like in between where the bakery is and where the guild hall is, but like
Mm-hmm.
of course in the commerce district, and it was set up instead of like having like his back to a building and an establishment, his back was to an alleyway.
Mm-hmm.
Master of
Who would I
Disguise.
go to for
Do you remember what he looked like when you
job requests?
saw him?
He was very Very vocal. I don't actually remember what he was wearing though. We could probably go like walk over to where I found him and see if he left anything behind.
I think we should do that, but also I think you should try and hide as much as you can, because if he sees you again, knowing he's already sold you something,
Hmm.
probably not gonna stick around.
It was Mira who came with me before, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, so Mira was with me before. You'd be somebody completely new to him.
But Mira is blue now.
Mira is blue.
He's blue.
What time is it?
It is starting to get towards the end of the day. Like some shops were closing when Mira was out getting her cake. So
And
like
what time?
it is about sunset right now.
What time roughly did you bump into him?
Maybe comparatively about 2-3 hours ago.
You might need to
Okay.
wait for tomorrow then. I assume he's probably going to be packed up and got the hell out of there after conning loads of people.
When I was on my way back here after getting this stuff, I saw someone in an alley.
hmm
Oh,
The alley was the same one where that guy was set up.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go check it out
sure, I got time.
if everyone's down.
Sure.
All right. Yep, it's up to y'all. You still have a little bit of light left in the day.
Hold on, let
Mhm.
me check spell slots.
Who
Oh,
would
yeah,
I
I'm
go to
good.
if they're
Oh,
talking
speaking
about,
of yeah, did you like get a long rest after leveling up? I've got all my stuff back, and I don't know if I should.
Uh,
I had to edit
yeah, I have
my
not
stuff.
been doing it as that, where it
Well,
counts as a
no,
long rest on a level up, but
no,
it.
because I know for a fact that like I was not as good as I am right now, and I'm just like, what was I before? You know, I could check. I could go back to the video and check, but
I've just been
Oh.
editing like whenever we've leveled up so far, it always just autos puts my health at whatever number
hmm
I just got. So I've just been editing it to whatever health I was at.
oh no, I'm talking about like I literally have all my resources back, and I know I shouldn't.
Yeah.
That's another thing. I can't remember for sure if I added
I mean,
my
I can
health
say
pool.
I can say as
level
a
up.
DM, if it helps y'all's decision making,
Mhm.
there is no planned combat on this particular day. So if you want to just forget about it, do your investigation, and then worry about the long rest when the long rest naturally comes. Oh, I just launched a dice. Then you can do that without worrying too much about what your character sheet currently states.
Yeah, I'm it's too much of a hassle to go back and find
Yeah.
that.
So unless y'all start a brawl, we'll figure it out. But
Hmm.
I do not have any intention of having anyone
I
jump
mean,
you at the moment.
we probably would have at least been a short rest.
It would
So
have at least had a short rest if you guys would like to roll your short rest hit dice.
All right.
Steph, if you just want to like burn a hit dice or two and say that's how you got to max, then you can.
sure.
Well, I just hit short rest then.
Oh wait, shit.
Uh,
I got
Is it
DP.
not?
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm not even gonna roll. I'll roll for
Mhm.
funsies, but I'm just gonna take 2 out of my.
Mhm.
I know I was fairly low health, but
You were in the
I
thick of
don't-
it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is a 13. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. We're not gonna worry about it because it'll get reset at the end anyways.
True.
Anywho, who was going on the brief little investigation?
Yo.
Yeah.
So
So
far,
I am
me,
across the
Gwen,
room,
and
so I think
Mira, you
I've
coming
been
along
told about
too?
it.
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Vis and Twig, you guys hanging out the guild hall for the rest of the night? Or you got other places you want to be?
I have a question. Who would I go talk to about the guard contracts?
Guard contracts? Generally the receptionist people.
Wicked.
So we'll deal with the con artist investigation real quick first.
Go for it.
Alright.
So whomever is going to double check the commerce district, you walk your way back up that direction. And you see some of the stalls have been packed up, but are still up in front of their, their respective stores. And Morgan and Mira, you come back to a familiar area of the commerce district where you had been sold a potion, and that area seems to have been cleaned up with the signs of the little stand that they had in the dirt still being there.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize they were at a stand. I thought they were just like poking their head out of an alleyway, just being like, "Want to buy my
No.
potions?"
Now, his back was
What
to
do
an
you
alleyway, but he
want?
had like a very small little table with some bottles
Okay,
on it.
got it.
Sorry if I didn't make that clear originally.
I think it was funnier if he didn't have a stand.
He just pulled up, opened his
Just
cloak and
pulled-
jacket. Hey, you want to
Just
buy some
opening his
potions?
cloak at
Want to buy some
people.
potions?
What are you buying?
What are
Shifty
you
bug.
buying? All right, but yeah, you get to the alleyway where he has been before.
Mm-hmm.
Mira, did you say you saw him at the end of this alley?
Yeah, he was like peeking out, and then he like shuffled back into it when I saw him.
I'm gonna start walking down.
All right. You walk down the alleyway as you start to get like behind some of the buildings that they're from the commerce district, and in the back there is a sort of small, I guess, additional alleyway with a small stone wall on the far side. And if you look over it, there's like another step down of the city, because I remember it's a step like aesthetic for this city.
Mm-hmm.
But if you look like left or right, it goes to the right. If I'm getting my directions right, actually, hold on. Actually, no, scratch that. Southward, that goes all the way to where the city wall is, and northward it continues to wrap around part of the city until it gets to another open spot where you can descend a step in the city.
Wait, so you said south? Just like abruptly ends?
Like south, like goes a couple of buildings before it like gets to where the wall of the city would be.
Oh, okay. About to have me checking for like a trap door.
I was gonna say
Suspicious
check the
corner.
wall. Do you know what direction he went?
Mira, he tucked into the corner that would have gone north.
He tucked into the corner that would have gone north.
So he tucked into the corner that would have gone
That-
north.
Yup.
Going north, he tucked into the corner.
Let's go
So
north.
as you guys are looking around, make an investigation check for
Oh
me.
boy, what is?
First
I don't think
roll.
I have very great investigation, but I will try my best.
Bollocks.
Ooh.
What is that? Oh, me who rolls a 17.
I got 9.
Ooh.
Rolled a
9?
17 anyways, despite having a +0 on investigation.
All right. Only Morgans notices this. There is a sort of trail as if something was being drug along the ground on this back alley,
Mm-hmm.
and it continues down.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I point out what you're just about to describe.
Yeah. So yeah, like there's like as if something was being like dragged behind them. There's a sort of depression in the dirt, and after it gets to a certain point, it seems to stop next to a manhole cover.
God. We got mole
So-
people.
I
It seemed to
silhouette.
access to some sort of waterway within the city.
Mm-hmm.
Can I... Oh, wait, let me just check something.
So how big is the manhole cover compared to like the size of what was dragged down?
It's bigger. Like what was dragged was like it's not like it was like a sack. It was like imagine if you were dragging like the corner of a table along the ground,
Mm.
and that's like a very thin, I guess a relatively thin pathway that was left in the dirt.
Actually, so how does the manhole cover compare to the stand, like the size of the
That
stand
you
that
saw
I saw
earlier. The
Yeah.
table was definitely bigger than the manhole
Okay,
cover.
so it takes a lot of effort to disassemble that.
He unscrewed the table. It's got flat back table. Can we like... Can I wanna... Do I have dark vision?
You do not.
Okay. Can I
Mira
get...
does.
Can I get doubloon if I like kind of lift up the corner of the manhole cover? to just look in because she's got 10-foot blind sight and then
Mhm.
60-foot dark vision, and then telepathically just tell me whatever they see.
Alright. So I'd say go ahead and just have them make a perception check. Doubloon should have his own ability score for perception.
That is. What is that? 10.
10? Alright. As Doubloon peers down in there, there is of course, like maintenance, like pathways where people can work in it, and then there's rushing water heading down towards where the sea is, and both left and right just seems to be just pathways throughout the sewer system. Nothing immediately standing out as suspicious.
I'm just gonna tell that to Morgan and Mira, and it's like, do we want to carry on, or do we want to try and catch him in the day?
Mira shrugs and is like, up to you guys.
There's a good chance that if we go down there and find him, we'll probably find a lot of other thieves and conmen.
You have a point.
Probably need everyone for this.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do I have anything that can help in this situation? Not really. Unless he's radiating evil.
Can I look around for any?
Actually, we're gonna get a
symbol?
long rest by the morning. I'll just kind of like see if I can find anything with my divine sense.
Right. What's the range on that?
Any like 60 feet.
60 feet, not behind total cover. Okay. You open your divine senses and don't detect anything overtly suspicious.
Okay.
Can I look for any symbols or marks around?
Sure. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
What is with my rolls today?
Rolling like Harkarbo.
What was it? Investigation.
Investigation.
That's a 7.
7. Nothing that you can tell is any kind of complex mark. Just the internal walls of the sewer system, or just the walls on
Are
top
we
side in the
down
alley
in
you're
the
in.
sewers at this point?
You've looked through the manhole cover. I haven't heard anyone say they jumped in.
Okay.
No, I just
That's what I
basically lifted it up and sent
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had Doubloon go
Doubloon
in,
down.
but that's about it.
How far down is the sewer system?
There's a small little ladder that goes down just maybe 10 feet to where the next where the foothold is.
Mm-hmm.
Come back in the morning.
Hard to say if he's gonna set up at the same spot.
Wait, how long ago did Mira see him?
Mir would have
Not
saw
super long ago.
Like an
yeah,
hour ago, half an hour?
I would say around somewhere between half an hour to an hour, because she was able to get back to the guild hall probably within 10 minutes, and then you guys finalized your company stuff probably over the course of another half hour and getting back here. So I'd say it's probably been an hour since Mira has seen them.
No, up to you, Morgan. I'll follow either way.
I'm gonna take just one last look to see if Gwen missed anything for markings.
Sure. Go for it.
No, Gwen, you were pretty thorough. That's a 2.
All right.
Where's Vis when you need her?
Busy.
Yeah, you also look over
Call
more.
back later.
There's no discernible notes or signs that you could find at the moment.
Okay. Well, yeah, we'll check back later.
Okay. Vis, you were talking to the receptionist. Vis?
So,
I'm gonna
sorry.
be back in a sec.
You were talking to the receptionist.
Yeah. Hi, I'd like to ask about when I could possibly do a. Let me find the job board. The private note. There. I'd like to talk about taking like a guard contract for the port, if that's possible.
Oh yeah, sure, we can get that aligned for you. All you would have to do, pretty much, is take your company license to the Church of Helm, and they can get you all
Uh-huh.
set up for that.
Wicked. So it's probably best that I just wait till tomorrow morning to get.
Yeah, you can
Or you have
find the
the
Church of
licenses?
Helm maybe just one section up from where the port is.
Wicked. Thanks. I'll do that tomorrow then.
Absolutely, miss. Alrighty.
Who's next, Pat?
I was gonna say, I just have a quick question. What what day is it in like the calendar for the year or for this?
It is checks notes ready.
Today.
Should be the 15th.
Okay, because I was like looking at the job for the druid thing, and it's on the 17th day, so I was just like making sure
Mhm.
it lined
Yeah,
up with stuff.
today is the 15th. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So we've got a couple days till that. All right.
So with that said, is there anything else anyone wants to do in particular before the night gets rounded out?
Not really. I will ask the party about taking that job when we kind of meet back up, but not right now.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So y'all eventually meet back up at the guild hall, and you are directed to like saying that you are allowed to use the lodgings upstairs for free.
For free?
For
That's my
free?
favorite price.
Yeah, I love that price.
No, mine too.
What a great price.
Unless
Mhm.
people are getting things from me, then I like to pay the. I like to pay money. But if I'm getting stuff for free, is the best.
All right, take a drink of water.
Go for it.
Hydrate, my guy.
Hydrate or dehydrate. All right. But yeah, if you guys are wrapping up that night, you may take a long rest
Mhm.
and reset all your funny doodads.
What happens if I click the long rest button?
It should just reset your stuff.
Yeah, it resets it all. Let's
Also, I
go.
cannot remember for the life of me if I actually changed like my max HP or not.
What's your current max? Actually, I can just look at your sheet.
55.
Uh,
I
what's your
think
con
I
score?
did. 14
2.
or
14.
2, yeah, plus 2.
Now it's got me in Foundry. You can see like what makes up your AC. I wonder
Okay.
if you can do the same with HP.
Twig, because you have the tough feat, I think you should have 8 more hit points than what you're currently showing.
8. Okay.
God damn. That's a lot.
Not
He gets
enough
an
hit
extra
points.
he gets an extra 2 hit points per level he is.
Oh my god.
So that adds up.
You're gonna snowball.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah,
He already has. I'm pretty sure he already has double mirrors.
Yeah, I got 63 hit points. So
Tough feat, my guy. All right. But as you guys go upstairs, I guess to get to your lodgings, honestly, relatively nice rooms. They're still mostly small rooms, just for the sake of ease.
Mhm.
Like the actual group lodgings are more often than not for the higher tier companies. But these are functional and fine just as they are.
Mhm.
And as you go ahead and lay down your heads to sleep or trance if you're cool like that, I need everyone except for Gwyn to mute their microphone.
Every fucking time. See you when I'm dead, losers.
Yeah.
Gwen, it's me.
All right. Gwyn, as you put away your things, get ready for bed, and eventually lie down and gently fall asleep, you all of a sudden feel like you're jolted awake as if like like the aesthetic of like running water and how shadows work with it, like down the rain, where it's like everything's like like the walls are like moving shadow, like they're water. Or
Yeah.
like, everything in your room is like that with a tint of blue-green. And when you see out your window, it looks like the entire city is submerged in water.
Cool. That's exactly where I want to be. Okay. So, is doubloon there?
If you want them to be.
That's ominous.
As of
Can I?
current, doubloon is not, but
Okay. I'm gonna try and open the door,
it opens just fine.
and everything looks normal.
Everything looks still like it's submerged.
Do I feel underwater?
Nope. It feels as easy to move through as air.
I'm gonna go back to the window.
Okay.
Can I?
You go back to the
Does it
window, you
open?
look outside. It does open.
I'm gonna open it.
All right. You open it, and like this weird, like kind of flat plane, like where that water is, like it's almost misty. It's almost like it doesn't permeate your room, but it's
I'm
definitely there.
gonna put my hand in it.
Right. That feels like water.
Can I see, like, is there any light from above?
There is a gentle like moonlight that's still somewhat piercing through this deep, deep water at this point. So you are able to see relatively fine. And then in the far distance, you hear a very melodic voice speaking celestial.
Giant
Where
ones, I believe.
are you?
I'm gonna reply in celestial. Who are you?
There's a brief pause, and you once again hear, I am an old acquaintance of your old acquaintance. That muting my Discord won't mute my giggles coming through on the recording. That makes it all the better. All right.
Can I? So I can't see anything.
You can see the city relatively fine, but it does get too thick to a point to see any farther than like the docks. And you hear once again like, I think I figured out where you are. Give me one moment. And you feel water riptides picking up as like you can see whirlpools forming above you, and there's just these different currents in the waters that you see. And in the distance you see a humongous form start to breach the darkness of the water.
I'm just gonna. Actually, I'm gonna ask. Who was the acquaintance?
Believe he called himself Levi.
Is he alive?
Not anymore, unfortunately. At least that I can tell. It's like he's gone. It's
What did
strange.
you? What did you want with him?
We had a transactional deal. He would look into a problem for me, and I would help him with problems of his own. And that's where you come in. I lost my help. And you needed my help not too long ago. So now I'm
Thanks.
liking to make a deal with you.
What's the terms?
You must merely look into the matters of the cursed sea to eradicate it out from my territory.
Hold on, I'm writing things.
Hmm. This undead abomination have no place in my waters.
Are you talking about the logged?
The logged, any and all manner of those undead creatures. And in exchange, I gift you these powers and can help you with other things if it is within my power.
What happens if I say no?
There's another pause as the water starts to ripple. I suppose if you don't want to help, just find another. The powers you have at current might last a while, but without me they'll fade in time.
What more powers can you offer?
Would you like to find out?
Yes.
Right. The water gently pushes through your window and kind of like pulls you into it. You can
Oh,
breathe just fine. And then you start rapidly approaching the surface. And you hear in Celestial, I am the sea as it truly should be. But you could mold that sea to how you see fit. Raise your hand.
I'll do it.
As you raise your hand, you feel yourself pulling a huge amount of water out of the ocean and parting it.
Oh shit, Moses. uh,
All matters of different types of magical innate powers. You could do more than just shoot those simple blasts of force. You could
okay.
transform yourself. You just okay.
No, no, I was gonna.
I
I was gonna
feel like you
say.
just agreed to like it was about to go on. And she'd be like,
That's
"Oh,
fine.
wait, really? Oh."
I didn't mean to say okay. I meant to say I'm interested.
All you need to do is just assist me in learning what is there to learn about the cursed sea, so that I can eradicate it. That is all I request of you.
That sounds simple enough. I think I can do that.
And in turn, I can do favors for you. Should you have need, but a favor will always cost a favor.
So as long as I keep helping you, you'll keep helping me.
That is the deal that I had with Levi, and is the deal I am choosing to have with you, should you permit.
The deal you had with Levi. How come he died?
You feel like the waters shake as if in frustration. Mortals fighting among mortals, making a mess of my ocean with their ships sinking. He was killed by some form of navy force, I believe, while I was preoccupied elsewhere.
The Navy force that I dealt with.
Most likely. You were on the same ship. You were just tossed overboard. And as a favor to Levi, I made sure that the one named Zavari got to the shore safely.
Sorry, is that the one I? Yeah, that's the one I saw on the docks. Okay, you have a deal for now.
Good.
As long as I
Then
don't
that
end up like Levi.
Not if I can help it. I don't like it when my assets disappear.
Sounds good to me.
But for now, I hope you like the gift of this language. And you wake up in your bedroom again.
That's abrupt.
It's morning, Gwen.
God, just gonna wake up like, oh god.
You can all unmute your microphones.
I'd like you all to take a look at my my screen right now.
Watch stream.
Why is it zoomed in on Gwen? I've been wondering
I wanted
this
to see just
entire
how
time.
I wanted to see just how close I could zoom in on it, and honestly, it set the atmosphere better than if I just had the whole room available.
I've been sitting
Yeah,
here
I agree.
watching you do stuff, and I'm like, what is he doing? Why is Gwen so close?
Yeah, I just zoomed in
Warm up
this,
in
and
your
I was like,
grill.
"Can I zoom in on Chrome?" Yes, I could.
All right, but yep,
Yeah,
the morning has come. I hope everyone had a good night's sleep.
Splendid.
I had a lovely sleep.
Just jerking off all night.
I
You only talked about Gwen sleeping. I gotta flip a coin now to see how I slept. Hold on. It landed in the middle. I don't know what that means.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot. I did get a coin in my book set thing.
Dude,
for
I got
dice.
one
Ooh.
too. I've been messing with it ever since I got it.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Wait, hold on. It actually landed in the middle.
No, I didn't even flip a coin.
Okay.
I picked my
I was
coin
about
up.
to be
Coin
like,
on its
what kind
side.
of-
I was playing with my coin while I was talking about
one in
this,
a
so I
million
feel
land.
upset. Yeah, I happened to perfectly balance it to where, as I flipped it, it landed, and it's just in the middle. I think the world's ending.
Yo.
Also, to comment on something stated earlier, Nylon, something about Zavari's story originally saying, "Oh, she like washed ashore." From where you guys were in combat, was ludicrously far from shore.
Where were we in? Like the
To
map?
the map.
To the map.
We're on the ocean. Congratulations.
Hopefully that loads relatively quickly for other things. It's been a little slow for me for whatever
Oh, I
reason.
see what you mean. So
Loading special
back to
effects
the shore.
engine.
Crafting spells list.
Dude, you got special effects in this? You can set people on fire?
Probably could.
You should not do that.
All right, there it is. So your conflict, Gwen.
Mm-hmm.
Safari said she washed up close to where you guys all are, but you guys were way over here.
Ah, right, okay.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, at least two of us survived. Fucking hell.
All right, but yep, it is. It is now. That'd be dark, wouldn't it?
What do you say?
Gwen, I've been hunting you for years.
Yes. This redhead that he's going on about's actually good. No.
It turns out the red was blood.
Oh God.
Oh gosh.
All right, but yep. You've woken up to the morning in the guild hall. There's still a few folks moving around. For the sake of things, I'm not gonna just move each fucking little thing as if it's actually bustling, but
Mm-hmm.
she's
Coward.
always watching. Coward.
Always watching.
But yep. Have the day, and there is more people in this line than what might show, but there seems to be folks picking up newspapers.
What is our Oh, is it actually just like pick up a newspaper? You don't have a boy running around being like paper, paper.
Like, yeah, there's no boy running around here. They're like
Dang
pick up a
it.
newspaper at the door. But if you were to go into the city, there probably is still paper boy. But they seem to have
Right.
papers here
Pick
available.
up newspaper.
Yeah, let's grab a newspaper.
Are we still in the
Alright.
guild hall? Or...
You are still in the guild hall for the time
Oh,
being.
okay.
Yo, we
Cool.
just got downstairs. Did you think we jumped out windows?
I nearly did.
You kind of yoinked out one. All right, you should all have access to Weir Ridge Newspaper 1.
All right,
I
who
wish I
wants to
could
read
read
this
better.
time?
Not I. That's not a good idea. I got excited.
Absolutely not me. I'm basically dyslexic.
Not it.
I am.
Not it.
I want to see Kuzu try his hand. I don't know.
Jesus Christ.
Give it a
Alright,
shot.
here we go.
Give it a shot.
Here we
These funny
go.
words.
6/10th day.
It's starting off well.
I mean, he's not wrong.
He's not
There's
wrong.
a 6 and a 10.
Man,
Checks
that
out.
That is 2 for 2. I'd be purposely trying to make people laugh. Let's
You are
go.
Funny little mans.
All right, 16th day of tomorrow's moon. I almost misread moon. Oh no!
Go
That
on.
is aiming to arrive as the day of the mating between the Othal Council and the Theocracy
Dignitaries.
dignitaries. Nears, thank you. We can expect the Theocracy to arrive sometime today. I moved it. Due to this weird, dude. Due to this weird,
I'm having a great time.
I'm glad. An elevated guard presence for the duration of the meeting. This is not projected to affect day-to-day life. However, due to Theocracy concerns towards the Sunset Verse, man, those guys, they sound bizarre. Aegis, tell us more.
I wish I could.
I suppose terrorist organization. Oh, they're terrorists. Was there a 9/11
Always
in our
terrorists
campaign?
everywhere.
Was there a 9/11 in our campaign? Did the Sunset Verse cause the 9/11 of Istana? I don't know. I suppose terrorist organization. According to, oh god, Yomade,
Iomade.
Iomade
it's an I.
Theocracy. Any hostile actions towards the Theocracy will be treated as an act of terrorism and punished to the full extent of oath and law. Pat put the log away. We will not be damaging any people today.
Aw.
I'm upset too. They sound like pricks. Weir Ridge representative, oh god, Omar Cedarhart and High Oathen Council will be the leading. Oh, that says not and. All right, will be leading figure. Will be the God. Why did you have me read this? Will be the leading figure in discussions with you. Why do you have to make these words so
wordy.
wordy? Yeah.
Tell Aegis as a writer.
Iomade Theocracy as he intends to hear out the new leading force of Astana. With the approaching meetings, Omaro Cedarhart had this to say. Why are politicians never short worded? Like, good lord. Umaru Cedarhart said, I am not deaf to the concerns about Astana's change of leadership. Though Astana had been suffering some intentional conflicts amongst the now dissolved Astana provinces. It is safe to say that the previous king, Abbas,
Aegis?
Huh?
What
How
does
do
that
you
word say? How do you
Abasai
say?
Yathane?
Abasai Yaisane.
Abasa.
Is to blame for this
Dissolution.
I know that word. Unfortunately, under his I think the hardest part of me reading this is I'm going to make myself laugh. Under his rule,
Valid.
the land of Istana became divided, resulting in cession of the land known as Hollowlands. As other provinces discuss secession, King Yabuli lifted no finger to quell any such conflicts. As far as I see it, the previous kingdom of Asana had long since fallen on the Iomade theocracy, and the theocracy are the ones to fill the power gap. That being said, being the ones to fill this role, the Iomade theocracy has applied standards to me in order to be properly recognized as the nation's leaders amongst the rest of Eposcalia. Only time will tell, but I assure the citizens of both all that I will do everything in my power to understand all there is to know about the Yamade theocracy's rise to power. What is this name? Kyprana.
Kyprana Verlin Part 2. I continue
Arthur.
the name.
You've been infected by the koozies.
I've been affected by the koozies.
No, the Witch Knights is an amazing name for a mercenary company. What the fuck?
Dude, it is. We should have thought of that. We should have stolen that. Esteemed noble Kyprana Verlin, head of Merchants Guild in Zafal, has officially become the sponsor of the Witch Knights Mercenary Company. The leader of the Witch Knights.
Salem.
I know how to say Salem. I'm just laughing that Salem and Witch are in the same.
Haha.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
You know, the Salem witch trials. Salem Verda has. Do we know a Salem?
I don't
Probably
believe
knows
you
a Salem
should. This is the first time I brought this character up.
that you know of.
That I think I did.
Well, lucky for you, I don't know. Has gone on record before saying that her and her company did not intend to become a sponsored company in the past, so this has truly surprised us and other notable mercenary companies. Being a golden company with some saying, ugh, throat juices. With some saying they could even be a platinum ring company, it stands to reason that Miss Verlin's trade routes are all the more protected. Additionally, Kyprana Verlin has this statement to share. The Witch Knights have an impressive reputation both with their combative skills and tracking capabilities as an investment against potential thefts in the future. I thought it wise to hire such a capable group and take them under the Berlin family's wing. They have wings? Wicked. I expect great things from them in the future, and I'm quite confident that if I find out anything or anyone has gone missing, rest assured my assets will be returned to me post haste.
Good job, Kuzu. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Struggle.
Right.
Steph messed up worse than I did.
He got infected by your.
nut, Steph.
I got infected by you in the opposite direction.
What does that mean?
I tried to continue with Kyprana Verlin, and I thought Partners was part of her name. So I tried to say it all fanciful.
Scared.
All right.
Okay, so we don't want to pick any fights with the Witch Knights.
Can we be friends with the Witch Knights, guys?
Absolutely.
They sound amazing.
I'm badass.
Yeah, I'm happy y'all liked that team name for them.
I had no idea there was going to be a reference to Salem in there, and then I was reading it, and I was, why is there a team name idea thing?
I just like, if anybody has any name ideas, like if you have anything beyond mythical macabre.
I don't know, unless it just gives us like a random name.
Well, no, it's
So
just like
I'll let you
it's
guys
there.
get on
If you ever think of a better name on a whim, you can just type it there.
What
For
was
now,
that-
it is Mythical Macabre.
Those are all the
but
ones I have written down, though.
What was that name that
Oh, let me actually bold mythical macabre.
the guy gave to us when he like threw the brick through the window?
Jolly
Chuckle
Chucklefucks.
Jolly Chucklefucks.
Chuckle.
That's our name, guys.
Mythical Chucklefucks.
Mythical Chuckle. I believe part of the reason why we wanted to get a name that didn't have a curse word in it, so you could put it in the title of the video.
Yes,
Going.
so things probably wouldn't be taken down.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Jolly
Um,
Chucklefucks is definitely a top tier name. If we weren't, I guess, recording these and putting this in a a way for me to reference later.
Dude, look, we're gonna like put him in there. Pay it no mind as we keep doing this. Find out if for some reason we have a bit of a following. Be confused out of our mind, like, why?
The funniest part, like I know, like in Critical Role, like Vox Machina, the team name that they had before they started streaming was the Shits, and they even made a reference to it in like the final episode. Like, all right, Shits. Looks like it's all over.
A cool name though,
right?
That's gonna be us at the very end. We're like, all right, dickheads.
All right, fucking dick.
All right,
Honestly, yes.
dickheads.
All right, fucks.
You guys kill whatever my BBEG is. Like, all right, dickheads, let's raise hell.
Listen up, chuckle fucks.
Listen up,
Truly
chuckle
was
fucks.
the jolly chuckle fucks of all.
God damn it.
And with these final attacks, we shall bring honor to the chuckle fucks of old.
The chuckle fucks of old.
Are we
Alright,
heading
so
to try and
we
catch
get our
this guy?
license now, right?
Yes. If you go up to the receptionary area.
What up, woman? You human.
Sup, woman? All
What
right.
is
Is
your
the rest
name?
is the rest of you? Insert name here. I don't have a name for her.
All right,
I'm gonna
insert.
get some breakfast.
All right. Go get some breakfast.
Thea, how are you
Not just
doing
breakfast.
that?
Greetings,
How are
welcome
you
to my
on
bar.
the line?
I'm a sorcerer.
She's a
true.
sorcerer.
How is she on?
She's just built
How are you
different.
doing that?
No one tell him.
Somebody tell
Are
me.
y'all? Oh. I forget how. I know how, but I just
I
forget.
knew how to at one point.
I think you hold shift.
That's not
Hold
how I'm
Alt.
doing it.
Hold Alt.
Oh, hold.
Yeah.
Haha. Now you can be
Wow.
at various degrees of angles.
Cool.
All right.
Fun.
So Twig seems to be bartending today. That's good. That's good.
Yes. Jake is not hiding a body.
Yeah,
Twig
yeah.
is the bartender. Always has been.
Always has been.
Doesn't
Alright,
like to
I'm
be
here.
part of
I'm
the system.
Miss Secretary. I'm here. Oh, I don't think you're a secretary. Miss Front Desk Lady. I'm here for the licenses or license. I don't know. How many licenses do we get?
One per each of your members.
Cool. There's me, Short Man, Blue Lady.
I believe we have on record that there are 5 of you.
Hold on. There's the Pirate Dragon bitch, and then Giant Woman.
Giant woman.
Oh, and me. I forgot to count myself.
It's so real. Counting all your friends. Like, oh wait, I forgot. I should count myself too. All right, but she does hand you 5 like simple cards that count as your guild mercenary license.
Alright, I put 4 into my bow and shoot it at people. No,
Have
I'm
a bow?
kidding. Yes.
Yeah,
Did
Fish
you
has a
not
bow.
know that?
No, you've never used it.
She's used it a couple of times actually.
I
She
have.
used it in the Talk fight, but you guys were probably too busy bullying Talk to realize it.
Yeah, you were too busy focused on hold
Focused on
person
holding
and not
them.
screaming to wake up.
Yeah, you were too busy like being the absolute MVP of that entire fucking combat.
I tried.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure
I
you were. in a
like
different
vaguely
mood
remember
than
an arrow, but I don't remember where it came from.
Hi, it came from me. I have a bow.
You have a
Yeah,
bow?
yeah. Yeah, sharp bow.
Ignore that roll, but look, short bow.
A 9 does not hit.
It hits.
The
everybody,
17 doesn't even
okay?
hit.
I'm not trying to hit anyone. I'm walking over. Here's your card. Here's your card. Here's your card. Here's your card. I'm out.
I forgot
Guess
Twig had a bow.
longbow?
I kind of forgot.
Twig has a longbow.
Kind of forgot I had one too.
Who else has bows?
I have a gun.
I know you have a gun. Thea has a short bow.
Apparently.
Why?
Just for
You can
funsies,
shoot
I guess.
magic.
Oh.
Wow, you did pretty well if you did that with advantage.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Roll the damage on that flintlock. Let's see what you
And
would have hit.
not so good hit. with-
Aw.
Mm-hmm.
not
That's
so
weird. It
good of a
normally
hit
that
with
should have done.
10,
Hold on. Where are you at?
I think.
Okay, but so Twig's gonna kind of be behind the bar. He's actually not supposed to be here. He's gonna slam down like the what was it? The thing.
What
The job?
Yeah, the job. That's what it's called. He's gonna slam down like the little job thing. I'm assuming it's just a piece of paper like posted on the board. He just kind of ripped it off. He slams it on the counter and be like, "All right, fellas, we got a job to do.
Go
That's a
on.
job to do?
We got a job." And you see,
Who's
they're trying to
next
come
got
into
a
my
fondle?
neighborhood. They're trying to come into my neighborhood. They got my woods. I ain't gonna have it, none of that, eh?
Why did you become a mobster suddenly?
Because Twig is serious about this.
Yeah. Every other thing is just Twig having a good time, but when shit's being real, dude fucking nuts up. Shit gets real, bro.
Twig nuts.
Twig nuts.
Unfortunately, in the log.
Slaps it down.
Would you rather be everywhere else?
Everywhere else.
That's such a threat.
Gwen gets covered in this weird white substance. We don't know
I
where
mean-
it came from.
What's this?
Tastes like
What's this
pineapple.
shit on the bar?
He's learned
What
from
do you mean it tastes like pineapple?
he learned from the trees and just like
Oh yeah.
leaks sap.
Leak sap. I hate it here.
Even worse.
Alright.
Oh yeah, no, but he's gonna kind of just
I know we just made the group, but quit.
What'd you say, Gwyn?
I said I know we just made the group, but I quit.
I quit. Alright, yep. Gwyn resigns that day.
Aw, Twig, you leaking sap again?
Twig, you're kind of leaking there.
There's actually an
Oh,
ability
did
that
I
lets you
do
just
that?
emit sap from your body, and I can't remember what class it is. I think
Oh,
it's
God.
Druid.
that sounds like a druid thing, like bark skin, but the cursed variant is
Yeah.
you leak sap.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Okay, yeah, no, but Twig
Anyway, so Twig is discussing the
is discussing the job.
Emori rot.
Yeah,
Mhm.
coming into my home trying to take my things. What we ain't gonna let that happen, bada boo.
I look at the date and like, this is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it's tomorrow. What of it?
We got a day to figure out what we're gonna do for then.
Well, I'll tell you
I
what
would
we're
like
gonna do.
to-
We're gonna follow him around town, right? We're gonna meet up with John Timber. Then we're gonna strike. We're gonna strike the man himself. Right
But
from
this
the
is all
source, like
tomorrow.
a pet.
I covered Twig's mouth. He cannot talk now. So guys, I think before we do this weird job, we should explore the town, see what there is to see. We'll learn what the town is about.
And keep an eye out for the con man.
Yeah.
Who?
Explain.
Basically, I don't know what Twig's water potion is.
Guys, he's currently licking my hand.
That's a,
It is alarming. He has
It's a
an
game of
alarmingly
chicken. Do you
rough-
dare take your hand off?
Explain
Wait,
faster.
wait.
I squeeze his face harder.
Can I use natural illusion to like project my voice outside of, or minor illusion to project my voice outside?
I don't
of,
think
like,
that's how that works.
Can it not? Okay, because
It
I
can
thought
do simple sounds. It cannot
simple
do
sounds.
complex
Okay,
speech.
that's what I was
Yeah,
thinking I was
speech.
doing. Okay.
Guys, Twig is now moaning.
Oh,
Speed it up.
Gosh.
God, alarmingly quiet.
Yeah, I got really quiet.
It's basically
Guys,
So
It's just
basically,
like
I
sandpaper.
pull out the wanted poster of the guy. Basically, this is somebody that Mira popped around. I was just humoring him. Didn't realize that he had a bounty on him. So we're gonna try and see if we can find him.
Oh shit! I didn't mean to click.
Dark vision.
Guys, quick! Twig is using dark vision for some
By the way,
reason.
Twig, just be careful with that ward potion. I actually don't know what it does.
Twig will not be careful.
Twig downs it on the spot.
How?
Good.
My hand's still covering his mouth.
Wait, so can Twig just smash it over like Vis's head and like can that?
That potions have to be consumed. In
Damn
this,
it! I was hoping I
yeah.
could.
I think you
Take
should
a little
drink it.
sip. Yeah, you should take a little sip.
I will not be drinking a mysterious potion that we do not know
Alright.
what it does.
You know what's better? What's better for breakfast than a mysterious
You know-
potion? Twig will just down the whole thing in one go. He's
Alrighty.
gonna do like
Oh,
the
yeah.
tornado technique, so it just goes all down in one.
Yeah, you just
Alright.
tornado
Go.
technique.
Several. I
You
take
swig it
several
down
steps
real
away.
quick, like has a weird funky taste to it, but potions usually taste weird. All right, you have drank in a potion.
You are now permanently blue.
You're now pregnant.
what?
All right, but yeah, Twig, you have drank the potion.
And
And
In
Tastes
1
like
hour, you're gonna
blueberries.
fucking explode. It's gonna be hilarious.
all right, quick, find me
It's a
some water.
potion. It's a potion of water breathing.
Oh, it just-
Supposedly.
guys,
So-
quick, let's go to the port. Let's throw him in.
All right, y'all run down to the docks.
Yeah, all right, let's go.
Do we
Yeah,
have
why
Twig's
not?
gonna-
Let's see what
Fuck
happens.
Is
it.
there a fountain close by because we could just like dunk
No.
his head underwater?
There is
To
the
the
central.
port.
There is the central courtyard.
Shut up.
Yeah,
We're throwing him
right.
in.
We're going to
Yeah,
the docks then.
It has to be the
Alright.
ducks.
Going to the ducks.
This is where we find out if Twig can swim or not. So
Hey,
we're
Morgan, you
dock
can swim,
map.
right?
All right.
I'd have to take off my armor first.
So you guys
Sure.
start hoofing it towards the docks to see how this funny potion works.
Do you have a docks map, or are we just stuck in the guild
I'm looking at a thing. Alrighty.
Good, I didn't make it too hard on you then.
Yeah, we should be golden. I just have to do a couple things. Oh god, what the fuck?
Roll for how this is gonna go. Actually, I'm just gonna roll D100. Let's see what happens.
Alright,
Oh
here's
gosh,
a D20.
Twig, that was a.
Oh gosh.
Oh, never mind. That was a 91. You'll be fine.
I'm sure it'll be.
That's
Every little thing.
For a
Gonna
moment, I
be
thought For
alright.
a moment, I thought it was a 15.
You know what? Hold on, I got this. I'll roll a D100.
I don't have a D100.
Neither do I. Yes, I do. I have those 2 dice. It's a 74. I don't know what
give
that
me-
means.
Yeah, sorry about the wait. I need to set something up.
Good.
It's fine. We're masters of
How-
entertaining ourselves.
I clearly it's gonna be real awkward if I forget.
So- Did I ever let
Twig,
go
How did
of-
it taste?
That's like, how did it taste?
Oddly
Okay.
thick.
Thick. Okay.
Like what?
Oddly thick. Like it just came out in one solid
Like-
cube.
Like-
it's solid.
Like I wouldn't say it's quite as thick as like syrup, but
Like pudding.
it's not quite as smooth as water.
So pudding.
It tasted like the mushroom yogurt from the forest.
The what?
The
The
mushroom yogurt.
mushroom yogurt.
When they get
Mushroom
moldy, they
yogurt.
turn like yogurt, and it's good.
Okay.
So you're eating rotten mushrooms.
Nah, it haven't come
explains-
yet.
So much.
It's a delicacy.
Guys, I don't think
Squirrels.
he was always this stupid. I think he's just extremely sick.
Constantly high
Brains
as
melted
shit.
from all the shrooms.
All right.
Dude, he
Have you all
sounds
been
so
brought to a
confused.
new map?
I can
It's,
see a boat.
I'm reading
I can see
horror
both.
rule
Yes.
book.
You can only see the boat.
Oh,
No, I
can't
can see the water.
I only see
Yeah.
boat.
I only see boat.
Hold on,
Can
let
you
me-
stream your perspective?
I see boat. I see the front part of a boat.
I see water.
I see.
That is really fucking weird. Hold on a minute.
Is
Guys,
there
is
supposed to be a
anyone-
boat at all?
There is
Does
supposed
anyone
to be, but there's
see,
also
like-
a hell of a lot more.
Does anyone else see like the front half of a ship?
Yeah, that's what I see.
That's
Yeah.
that part intentional.
Actually, it looks like 2 ships.
Should only be the one.
I don't know.
It looks like there's sails and what is going on with this ship? Actually, the more I look at it, the more like non-Euclidean it seems.
Guys, I'm
Yeah,
walking
the
the
sails
plank.
are like not on anything.
That's
You're
so-
right.
What,
Guys,
what do
you're
you
broken.
see?
I
Like, what is
see,
it
of course, the
supposed to look like?
I
Dude, I
can't
see what
quite
it
screenshot
says,
because
dude.
there are things I need to
Okay.
hide on that map.
Do you want me to share my perspective to see if that's correct?
Sure. I mean, some of you said you could see water, right?
Yeah, like I can see other stuff, but I don't know if it's correct.
Like here's the thing. You got. Why
Okay,
don't you see that?
very
So
fuzzy. That's not supposed.
yeah.
So unfortunately, it looks like this map's a little worked because that's not supposed to be as fuzzy as it is.
Oh, oh gosh.
You like
And also
you
not
reload
supposed
it?
to be like as not there as it is.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
a.
it appeared on yours. Oh wait, no,
Do you
I'm looking
want
at mine.
to go transition back and away?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
See if that helps
Let's
at
get
all.
y'all back over to
Worst case, I'll log back in.
But it shouldn't even be as. It shouldn't be as it is for Fia either. It's very clear on my end.
Reload it.
Yeah, that was loaded okay.
Critically
Right back
hitting.
at it.
Critically hitting.
I
I
got
wonder if
Mac
Roll20 is just being
Dungeons.
weird and like compressing my things weirdly.
It might be.
Sounds like somebody should invest in a Foundry.
Yeah, if I wasn't so knowledgeable about how the fucking Roll20 works, I would. And
I mean, it works
also,
on my end because I have a separate computer to run it. I
yeah,
think you
too.
can like buy server hosting, but still.
That's a nice
Yeah,
little.
mine's still
so
loaded and
crunchy. It's so crunch. Well,
Oh,
we're
I
at
see
the
the
docks.
background. Let me
Yeah,
try
that's at
logging out
least
and
better
back
than what it
in.
was.
Yeah, hold on. What if
It-
I?
do
I'm
that
gonna do
exit
that.
But it's
thing.
like that. Why you be what it is game? I'm gonna refresh as well.
Yeah.
So we're trying to figure this out, Steph.
Oh,
Guess there's
that looks like something.
Steph,
Oh.
this is a not related, but if you want like they have a Monster Hunter is a collab with an incense company. If you want
What?
calico scented incense.
What?
Halleck.
What?
All right,
What?
it
Does it just
it
smell
loaded
like cat?
it loaded a bit better on my end this time, but
Still
still, it
broken
should
for
It's
me.
not
the
be
same
as
for Eric.
crunchy. I'm so sorry. I thought that would work well.
Huh.
Well, nevertheless, you guys are at the docks. If it is crunchy, but theater of the mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Fine.
if
I'll
you
just
get
look at
just stand
fears.
Yeah, let's just look at Fios.
just stand next to
Mhm.
Let me
us.
see if I can.
Alright.
Let me see if I can just quickly grab this from Fia. Copy. Paste duplicate. Hide the
I'm standing on
original.
this side.
Grab.
In the
You're in the
water.
water.
one.
I know.
Alright, now you're on the dock.
In the water.
Alright,
feel
so
like
Squad.
can't wait for Steph to finish up.
Mhm.
And then let's see. I need to go to properties. Change this to.
it's so weird because outside is the
Discord
same
general.
color.
There we go. All right, that'll do.
Alright.
All right, Fia,
So-
I'm sharing your screen right now.
So does anyone want to throw Twig in, or should I just like dive in?
I would like to throw Twig in.
Alright, let's see.
All right. I will alley-oop with somebody, unless all four of us want to just do it.
Me and Morgan, dude. Go ahead. It looks like you just took a shit.
Thanks, man.
Dude,
Like a
gnarly.
hero.
Good one.
All right. So y'all yeeting twig in.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, you yeeteth the twig. Whoever wants to yeet him, give me an athletics
I
check.
think all
I got
three
it.
of us, unless Amira wants to
I'm
as well.
standing by.
Mira's just
Alright.
gonna watch.
I help. I help.
All right, that is a +5 roll.
So I should make
That
a
is a,
side check really quick here.
14.
14. All right,
Actually, I don't want to flip a
Should
coin or roll a
should I
dice.
roll one too?
if you want to.
Alright.
You have proficiency in it because of your ability.
Oh, I do.
You have proficiency in athletics now?
I do.
Ooh.
Hold on. There. Button.
9.
I
Technically, it's 11 because you have the proficiency bonus. There should be a unique roller on your character sheet on like the left side, but
The only one I have is what
I just realized since I refreshed,
is-
all my windows closed. On the just beneath your passive perception,
Yeah, but like I
that's
click on
the
it, it doesn't roll.
you have to. It's a query, so you should be able to click on it and then assign the stat it would use.
Strength then.
And then
Oh yeah, there it goes.
it should auto. Yep,
I did
So
worse.
it did worse, but nevertheless, y'all yeeteth the twiggeth. Twig, you crash into the water,
I'm gonna
and
dive in after him just in case.
okay, Gwyn, you also dive in just to
Yeah.
check on him.
Yeah.
How does Twig swim?
So I did roll a dice for it.
Mhm.
I got a nat 1, so no.
Twig is starting to sink.
He
Okay, I'm gonna
he
get
is
him.
sinking like a brick.
It's just like
He's just somehow dense.
So you start to sink down to the coastal floor. Do you attempt to breathe at all?
You're right.
Yeah, I don't think Twig would like
I went to make a noise.
understand. So like, yeah, he'd just be like, "This is fine.
All right.
This is how it's meant to be."
Yeah, as you fall into the water and begin to descend concerningly rapidly, you take an inhale in and you're breathing underwater.
In the
damn.
process of like Twig getting yeeted and Gwyn diving and Vis has stripped down to just like underwear and jumped in after.
Going swimming. Beach episode.
Beach episode, let's go.
I have
Her
to
clothes are just like
It
laying
takes you
near.
10 minutes to take off my armor, but we'll do it.
Her clothes are just laying near like Mira. She's just swimming around.
Quinn's just gonna go sit on the bottom of the ocean next to Twig, and just watch his reaction.
So you see Twig walking around at the base of the
It's
ocean.
deep enough for a boat.
It's deep enough for a boat.
So could I
This
like
is just
talk
like-
underwater as well, or could like, how would that like travel?
It's just blub speak.
Okay, so Twig could probably
Actually,
just like
Twig tries to stop talking, just says blah 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 blah.
yeah, Twig would probably just kind of nonchalantly look over to Gwynum, just trying to like have just a casual conversation, just
Blub 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 blub.
blub
Blub, blub, blub,
blub blub blub.
blub, 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 blub. And from your point of view, you're just having a normal conversation with Gwyn. You don't realize he can't hear you.
I'm just gonna nod along.
Yes, sagely, yes.
I see. I understand.
As you mess around under the water, Twig, you are breathing underwater just fine, it seems.
Huh.
Well, he
Would I
wasn't
look at
dodgy after all.
What's the side effect?
Smirks. Anyway.
Oh god.
Gross.
Uh,
7 days to live.
So yeah, you got Twig's walking around, Gwyn's watching him. Is anyone else actually jumping into the water and swimming around?
I am.
All right,
Like-
Vis is swimming around. Mira and Morgan are on the bridge, I guess, or the docks.
Mhm.
Mira will sit on the edge of the dock and watch.
Okay.
Also, do we ever get like a time for the water breathing potion, or do we not know?
Nah.
You don't know.
Yeah,
You don't even know if it's a water breathing
Oh.
potion. You could just be naturally water breathing. You could have gills, for all we know.
I mean, I guess Twig doesn't know himself. He just kind of like.
Yeah, Twig has always been able to breathe underwater. All right.
God, I was gonna think he has a superpower and just keep trying to jump in the water.
no!
Oh
no!
shit! Oh, this is the way Twig dies in the future. It's 'cause like, all right, don't worry, guys. I'm gonna go take care of that thing at the bottom of the ocean. He dives under. No one in the party realizes. Wait, did he? Wait, where'd he go? Gwyn dives in. She's like, oh.
He's gone. And he's sinking like a rock.
All right. While y'all are messing around, what's everybody's passive perception?
Here we go.
Not good.
Here come the piranha.
16.
11.
Where's that?
11.
It should be on your sheet just beneath the rest
Oh,
of your
13.
stats.
13.
13, 13, 11, what?
11.
I got
11, 16. Okay.
I am God.
You are God.
You are cod. You are fish.
I am I see the
If you got a 12 or higher,
Suck
You
my nuts.
you notice something else walking at the bottom of the ocean.
What do I notice?
There's a form walking around the bottom of the ocean, just like Twig is, and like Twig and Gwyn are.
Can I
Is
swim
that all?
a little bit closer to get a better look?
Sure. It's around up this direction.
Did you ping it?
Did you?
Yeah.
did you-
Wait. Hold on. It helps if I'm on the right layer. Ha 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 ha.
Alright.
I. Blub, 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 blub.
Swim on over.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Is it dark down there?
It's not too terribly dark, but when you start to get close, like, 'cause, you know, when like in water, when it's like, you know, murky seawater, like you can only really see so far
Oh, I
forward
know about murky water.
because there's a lot of movement here, a lot of the mud's getting kicked up, so it's a little murky. But as you get closer, you see whom is walking at the bottom of the thing.
Oh, good.
Oh, fantastic!
Well,
As you see this shambling mass
My guy's got a
continue to
sledge
walk
in
towards
red.
you.
I wish the background wasn't blinding white right now.
Yep, I'm so sorry. I'll see if I can
I
correct
mean,
it.
I'm not at the very bottom.
He's
I'm like
ugly.
kind of in the middle.
Right.
You know how the
Bruh.
drow, you know how the drowned sound in Minecraft?
Yeah.
That's what we're
Think
hearing.
that. Think that.
I'm gonna immediately. What do I recognize what it is?
Oh yeah, you're very familiar with stuff like this.
I'm just gonna blast it with an Eldritch Blast immediately.
Absolutely.
Don't spawn more.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Why is the balloon all the way over here?
Just vibing.
Mira, what was your passive perception?
13.
13. Okay.
Yep.
So Morgan and Twig don't see it. So we're
Yep,
just
it's
kind of
12 or higher.
Yeah, Morgan's just kind of watching Twig just having a blast on the seafloor.
So
He's just no, he's not having a blast. He's just still. He's just,
He doesn't know what's happening.
Yeah, you're rolling to hit Nylon.
yeah, so I rolled a 12, and I can't remember how it works. Is it +6 to my roll, or
It is should
If you
be
can
on your
see my sheet.
character sheet. Let's
'cause it's
take
got
a
Eldritch
gander.
Blast, and then it says attack, and then it says damage type.
You are correct. You have a +6 to hit.
Okay, so
Attack is
Equal.
the attack score is the to hit. The damage type is like the damage dice.
it says 18.
Because you are underwater, I need you to roll with disadvantage.
Come on, man. Oh, it's a 19, so that's higher.
All right, you blast this bitch. Roll your damage.
Hell yeah.
yeah, no, this is
10.
Twig.
10 damage.
Yep, 6
Oh,
plus
he's
4.
fucking zoned. All right, hey.
I see a second one.
All right. So you smack this guy good with an Eldritch Blast, and Morgan and Twig, you see because Eldritch is like a force, so you see this concussive blast of force erupt out on that point of the sea.
Oh,
Can I swim to the surface and see if there's any other like adventurers around?
is this combat?
This can very much turn to combat, which is why
I haven't engaged, so I'm not.
I'm just wondering if I should
That's
move
how that works.
move upwards on my speed, or I just move up there.
well, here's the thing, because this could potentially take a while. How is anyone thinking about the rest of the session? Because we could call it here and start the next session with combat, and hopefully I can fix this map.
Oh, good point. Yeah, this is awful if I can't even see where I'm
Yeah,
going.
Yeah.
So-
I'm good to stay on, but
I want to see if I can spend time to fix this map.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I might just make the executive decision to say, like, we're gonna cut it a little short and start the next combat session or next session with combat,
that's fair.
ideally
Okay.
with a fixed map.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did I kill that one, by the way?
You did not. You did a good chunk of damage though, but he's still shambling. And with my little thing, I can tell how many hit points he has. Yeah. Yep, he's still shambling, And as you look, there are
Uh,
definitely more walking down this way.
Gwen, as a consolation, would you like to try a test hunt against a monster on Foundry?
Yo.
Yeah, sure.
Do it. All right. I
Okay.
hope you all enjoyed the little mini session. I truthfully did not expect y'all to go down to the port right away.
Yeah, you
Well,
need to
hey, things
expect the
changed when
unexpected
Twig
with
started
us.
licking people's hands.
Ah, yeah, this is valid. This is valid.
What prompted Vis to say that? Did you just say that, or did Pat message you something?
Pat
Oh,
messaged me nothing. I was
You
just
just
like,
were like, he's
Twig
looking
is
my
gonna-
hand. He's looking my hand.
It's
Oh
exactly
yeah, I
what
know.
you do as
I
well.
was just
Ad
sitting
libbed.
there. I was like, I'm covering his mouth. Twig, guys, Twig, help! Twig is licking my hand. There was no reason for me to say that. I
Oh yeah, no.
decided to
Caught
say
me off
it.
guard too.
That was so good.
But I was all for it.
Yeah, that and the whole
Oh,
grapple.
actually,
I was
just
just like,
remembered I do
isn't
actually
that
have to
like an
be up early
athletics
tomorrow.
check? And then I heard, moo, 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 moo.
Also,
Like, oh, he's totally doing this.
one I guess additional thing. Let me pull up a check thing.
Mhm.
All right, Gwyn.
Yes.
Because of your weird, funny patron dream, haha, I would like you to gain 50 experience points so you can match the rest of the party's experience points.
Hey, thanks.
You're welcome, bro. I got you.
I'm no longer slightly behind.
Yep, you are now 1-to-1, and I am gonna go forward and try and stick with XP, but with the divided method instead of the full method,
Yeah,
because that might slow things
that's
down
how
to a
I'm
point
gonna
where I
run
can keep track
Monster
of it.
Hunter.
Yeah.
The more I read about it, the more it makes sense of like
Yeah, I
the more
agree.
people you have, the easier fight is. and
Easier it
the
is,
less
so
XP
therefore the
people
less
get.
experience you should actually get.
Yeah.
So
Seems fair.
instead of getting the full XP loadout from everything you guys killed collectively, it is divided amongst your party equally.
All right.
And in the event you ever bring allies to something, it also will diminish the XP you get.
Allies who have a significant impact on the outcome.
Yeah, if they're just a simple like guard like thing, like that's nothing. But if it's like a
Mhm.
character who has an appropriate stat sheet, they will also get a cut of that XP. So if you
Yeah,
do
well,
bring allies, understand that will decrease the XP you gain on shit.
So from my knowledge, a lot of people that you've just been sitting there statting in the last like
I have a few statted peoples.
weeks since our last campaign that you caught there like I'm statting someone.
Down to stat.
Let me do a little statin.
Staten
Yeah.
Island. I feel like we could have gone longer, other than the fact that
What is that?
What?
Some
long
half
have you
orc.
been there?
I just put her there because I guess
Oh,
I put her
okay.
there.
Okay. Well, in any case,
Would have gone longer, other than the fact that it's broken.
it's
Yeah,
broken.
I did
Yeah.
not
What the
expect
heck
the map
happened?
to be so weird. I don't know why I rolled.
What
Like it's
happened?
good on my end, but I can't show you guys my end because I have hidden creatures scattered throughout here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. It like fixed itself for me. It looks completely fine to me, so I don't know.
Weird.
So weird.
What do y'all have it open on?
Firefox.
Chrome.
So I'm using Firefox.
Hold on, let me.
Hmm.
Because I was using
Yeah, but like
the
this
only other
is
browser I
what it
have
looks
is
like for me.
Edge. I don't have Firefox on this computer.
Microsoft Edge.
Yours
I
does
don't.
not.
I don't want to go through the hassle of signing in again.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I think Pat's
Just
is
let me
like,
see what Twig sees. Okay,
what is-
Twig sees it like perfectly.
right.
Fia's is crunchy.
Yeah, Fia's is crunchy.
And me instead
Oh,
of
interesting.
white.
White
How-
abyss with a
white.
ship.
Yeah, how Fia's looks was how mine started, but then it at some point fixed itself. I don't know
Interesting.
what happened, but
That's whack.
It's fucking weird, dude.
yeah, no, okay. I think I will head to bed though.
All right, yeah, you got a
Okay.
shift to get
Goodbye.
Oh
to.
yeah, you got
so
to shift in the morning.
probably makes it
I was
good for you
I was
anyway.
about
Then,
to say
Pat.
like, do you want to
So,
join
here
in
on-
on this hunt? But no, you gotta get going.
Yeah, I would love to, but you know. So back on Sunday night, right? Do another session.
Yeah. That's Easter Sunday. Not Easter Sunday.
Yeah. It's fine. Easter special.
Fair enough.
Easter special.
We can do an egg.
Yeah, we're
hunt.
gonna do an Easter special. All the
Fight a rabbit.
all the zombies have rabbit ears on.
They drop
God, I
Easter
wonder-
eggs when killed.
Why is this
All right.
I'll become a
Mhm.
rabbit born instead of a dragon born.
rabbit born?
Twig has a rabbit instead of a log.
Mhm.
Can
Switch
I
people with it.
can I just undo what I just did? I can.
Okay.
But goodbye, good night.
Good night,
99.
Hyatt.
Bye.
And with that, the recording goes stop.